Yeah, he was either throwing to originally the man in front of him, but neither one of them is going to be able to bring that one inbounds because they're a little too far outside. Oh, high court overlays a tiny receiver in front of Ridley. And now they're staring at a 2nd and 15. Got to get something here just to get it back to 3rd and Memphis, but only 34 yards of this from offense for Tennessee. Ruff again. Won't get through it, and he goes through it.
Two of the top teams in the nation. Best here,
just a great speed rush around the outside. Dumps underneath the opponent. It's a pressure, but it's a hit on Cameron. You can see there.
Welcome to Austin, Texas. Just DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started.
He said I'm a receiver in the defensive line. He's backing down. So he still believes I actually know what he's talking about. Because just the way you move.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work first. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. So Texas offense has the ball for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, so the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some
where is he going?
Different formations, get him in motion.
Hey, where are you going?
Find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, catch the football. He's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Cover three, max.
Pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the
Get him!
Giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10.
Oh my God, this bitch is falling forward, bro.
Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these two programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these two teams were on a collision course.
Let's go.
That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback.
Come on! Yeah, that's bullshit, man. Fuck my DNA get stuck, bro.
What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this this back does it a lot. He makes big plays.
Shooting for
You can make
Texas,
big
dog.
plays like this.
If I get a chance to blow you bitches out, I'm blowing you bitches out. Swear to God. I'm not fucking chewing no fucking clock. Every fucking second don't count.
On the move from inside his spot.
Fuck these bitches. Let's get out. Let's go. Let's play. Come on, guns blazing. Everything we got. Here we go. Let's go. Everything we got. Quarterback, step it up. Damn it.
He might want another play.
Like the fucking ball.
To the air on second down. That pass is in quickly.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Owls have this offense rolling. Trying the left side. Still on his feet at the 45. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Just a short
Get that block. Damn, this quarterback fucking sucks, man. Throw a fucking ball, man.
Some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGee. There he goes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Owls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal post, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that.
What the fuck, bro? He's gonna ole me?
Great job getting a touchdown.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. The give on the option.
Still defense.
He made the first guy miss,
Shit out of here.
too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They got a huge boost to their defensive front in recruiting last week. Five-star backer, verbal commitment. He hurls one deep down the left side.
What's that? Let's go.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used a lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays.
That's when they were ready to fire. So numbers on Legarius Speed handling Devontae Adams today. Adams does have the touchdown. Again. It's caught. He puts it inside. It's a touchdown.
Game so far catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They're dealing with a second and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Looking for a crease. It's McGee. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the back in the middle.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too. And they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Got the back over the middle. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll go to the air. They get it into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good. The lead stands at 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Butler. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. They'll go to the ground.
Oh, I dove.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
So it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
I'm not clouding. Everything's cloud.
Attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the break. And the defense settled in to stop that short game. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, you can take it to the house.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Longhorns are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Winston. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
They get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our
This
game
is
summary.
scrambling up. This is wide open. Season almost over with these fucking tricks.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
16. Obviously, it's something we want to see.
So first down here as they go back to work.
Understand what the expectations are.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Texas.
Nigga just standing there, bro.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive.
Just stand.
A nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this.
To the house.
It's going
house
back
that.
and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Owls can really attack on this second and short. Look out, he's got room across the 35. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gain.
Get off me, bro.
And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. Trying to pull his way in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
That's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, we walk away with 8 points on the drive.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Longhorns in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, let's take a big view of Texas. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the backhand, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play. And those guys getting out at such a high level, they have so much speed. The measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down.
Go, man. Look at that shit.
It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Throw the ball, quarterback. Right now.
Great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of this.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Fast completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top.
That's just coach.
They're working that left side. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. He's got the tight end. Touchdown! And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He's looking to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
I'm a fan of the 4th and 15 mostly. 4th and 15, and then
he'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Get those percentages up a little bit higher.
Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news,
Get that motherfucker.
right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute. You've got to lock in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action.
Get that motherfucker.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
Get that
Some people
motherfucker.
just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Fires one high and deep.
That shit out of
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Offense changing the play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Oh my God, this
Get
kid.
incompletion with the
Shit.
deflection. These Longhorn corners really active with their hands, anticipating well and swatting the ball away.
And not all quarterbacks can do that. But great job seeing the ball in the air, going up, attacking the football, and swatting it away, making sure that that receiver can't get to the football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He can't
Oh
make
my
the catch.
God.
Right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing
Fuck,
drive
boy,
for
catch the
offense,
ball.
Considering where this drive started.
This bitch can't throw, and he actually gave you a good fucking
Got
pass.
to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's McCutcheon. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Fires toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Longhorns send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Wants to fire on second down. Quick strike complete. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. On target. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
It's complete on the right side. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly completes. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You can tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Man, what great offensive execution. We talk about addressing a 2-minute situation.
This is a can of FAU Sparkles for $29.98.
Adding to your lead.
It's also an admission that
going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So a drive there of 85 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime
Harvest 55-acre botanical garden open yesterday. A lot of selfie opportunities.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at the jail.
We have about 30 seconds left. But Sean Bay is...
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Florida
Atlantic about to boot it away and get the second half underway.
His confidence, Monte Adams has been blown away by it. He said he empowers his players to go above.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
In some way.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
As my defense, they got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
The defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
He's loose. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. He now has 110 yards on the ground in that magical 1,000 yards. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point splits the upright. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. They'll try the toss to the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Got his man quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they threw that ball this weekend. But obviously, a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stuff.
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. On the ground, it's McGee. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulsa is in front. They they've answered the bill today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no short thing right now. They're up by 11 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Peterson sends that one through the end zone. 18 seconds left.
They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. He'll go out of bounds.
Oh, gosh, he's very out of bounds, man.
A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Takes it the other way. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here. Taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Here comes the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. It's McCutcheon. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
On the move, it's Brady. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Tapped opportunity.
And they'll send out the kicker to try
Sure,
a field goal.
look for it all.
Visualizing the
Or
right ball
find
flight from
one
39 yards out
helps
in the
behind
pass.
it. Data that's buried in emails, call logs, the insights that help you grow.
And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
This is this game show.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
State Farm post-game show coming up next. Riders face danger and difficulty.
Then, in a contest of strength, balance, and endurance at the PBR Camping World Team Series. That's in Greensboro, North Carolina. Again,
Nice job there, the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy.
And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds us back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
This looks suck.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
You fuck that pass up.
There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain turning it on. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the
This nigga goes left.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The give to the tailback. Makes a pass to Marker. And finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying it off right now. It's really
Get more with Geico. Buy the Old Spice NFL collection.
Buy the Old Spice NFL collection.
No, like this. Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Old Spice NFL collection.
Okay.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That's the one. He seems to be going up in trouble. Nicholson to go-ahead touchdown, and then Pickens strikes right back.
Bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, there
he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet.
And what'd you learn?
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
He's sitting on the bench. Doesn't look like he's going anywhere anytime soon.
All right, Pam, so Brock Hoffman, who hasn't played a snap of offense this year, comes in and takes over center.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
That was it again, wasn't it? That's when they descended it. They like the window, so he checks it down.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
The guy he's safety to, right? So they're trying to get here's broad pass, take the swing, doesn't like the window.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Almost always open as
going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Butler. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The offense has lost the element of surprise here, right? Fourth quarter, they're trailing by a lot. They're trying to go 4 verticals, but the defense knows it's coming. They do a nice job in the back end, making sure that falls incomplete.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on down.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
He's got the back in the middle. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Owls want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got the back over the middle. Oh, they knock him free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Wants to throw it. He wants it all. Just threw that one way too far.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line, defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Trying to get themselves back in the football game.
And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. It hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle is Winston. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after completion. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that fumble recovery, and they should be able to run out the clock. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Lofts one high indeed. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Offensive interference. Wow. So in the 17-yard gain, you just don't see offensive pass interference called in that context very often on a one-on-one route. It's usually a banger, something like that. Let's take a look here. Off coverage. Also the Debo. I don't know. That feels tight. Well, everybody's going to get flagged for getting his arms extended. It's a guy with arms that are a mile long. It tells us it's not making that ball. And now, like, it's 2nd and 29, and now Dak's in his mind is just thinking 2 plays again. At least we're on the field goal as a conversation, but they're pretty much getting the first down. They need the 48 on their own side for a first down. The other 48 to get in his way. Hand it off. Curious. There. It's going nowhere. And Williams got 20 yards. It's just a tired defense. Got a chance to make it 3rd and a mile, and they just can't get him on the ground. The physical running, just tired legs out there the entire 4th quarter in what's been an absolute shootout. 10 looks a lot different. Giants pass rushers, but it's all over this game. This is going to use a timeout. And this 3rd down and 10 play. Hands on thighs across the board. Everybody even gasping for air. In a 37-37 game, doesn't just go to overtime, but this overtime is going to go the distance. 64-yarder from Aubrey, tying his career high, has sent this game into overtime after back-to-back big plays, really back-to-back big plays in that amazing 4th quarter. And this is going to be the 78th play that this Giants defense has had in send. They need to be their best. They can see about 1,000 yards of offense. 3rd down and 10. Outside, this is too far, even for Aubrey. That's an unbelievable tackle. And touchdown.